Hello Gemini, my name is Gregory Scott. It's nice to be with you again today. This is your astrology forecast for the month of September 2014. I'm going to give you a rundown of what's coming up for you, and then I'm also going to draw a tarot card to give you an overall summary of the themes that are going to come up for you this month. So I want to start on the 2nd of September with Mercury going into Libra in your 5th house of romance and relationship. You're going to really want to communicate in a loving, romantic and harmonious way with people who you're interested in. So this is a great month or a great time for you already to start dating if you're single, to start meeting new people, because you're going to make a good impression, you're going to be saying the right things, and people will respond well to you. The 3rd of the month is also quite interesting because you're going to feel some friction between past disappointments in your working life and the way you want your working life to be, and the structure that you've got in your everyday life, and it's going to make you feel a little bit aggressive. So it could be, for instance, that you're in a job where you went for a promotion, you didn't get it, and you came to terms with it, but on this day, the 3rd, those feelings of regret and resentment come up for you again, and it's a motivating factor that is telling you that don't give up on this. Just because you didn't get that one promotion or that one area of improvement, that you have to give up and that you have to just accept that. It's motivation for you to continue to express yourself, to continue to expand, and never to accept what other people tell you is right for you. You create your destiny, you create your life, and this is a kind of astrological reminder of that. Okay. Venus moves into Virgo in your 4th house of family on the 6th of September. Yes, 6th of September. And what that means is that you're going to love spending time with family, you're going to want to organize everything, you're going to want to plan a family trip or really want things to work harmoniously, and you're really going to be diligent and spend lots of time there and want to apply yourself in a practical way. So this isn't just talking on the phone, this is going to see each other, spending time together and really connecting in a nice way. It's also a good time to heal any past hurts that have come from your family. So, you know, if you, for instance, had your mother tell you that you weren't good enough, and that's really stuck with you into your adult life, then this is something to really talk to your mother about and to reevaluate. Reevaluating old beliefs and changing them for the better. So far it's interesting, it's already a month just in this first week of detoxing old beliefs and really detoxing those, letting those go and really developing some new beliefs that are going to serve you more in future. On the 9th, the full moon occurs, and it's a full moon in Pisces. Now, the full moon in Pisces is going to bring about some really interesting information or emotions. Pisces is a really melodramatic, over-the-top, I'm sorry Pisces, but you are very sensitive, very martyr-like emotional qualities, and when you connect that with the moon, which is very similar in terms of the expansive emotional capacity, it's going to be, if you're not really into feelings, the 9th of the month with this full moon is going to really grate on you. I'm already cringing, I'm a sun sign Virgo, and this kind of over emotional display just does my head in. Because it's just too much, it's like, you know, if you have a paper cut, it's going to be hysterics and it's going to be the end of the world. It's just hysteria, over the topness. So just brace yourself for that. Not only that, it sits next to Chiron, so any past hurts that you've had are kind of, I'm laughing because this is just, it's high drama, high drama. Any past hurts are going to become reactivated, and it's just going to be an emotional crisis, really. Expect tears. Let's move forward. Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 14th of September, and this really shifts the energy a lot. For you, Gemini, you're going to go out there and seek a partner if you don't have one already. You're going to feel a huge amount of sex drive, a huge desire to connect with another person. You're going to go out there and explore. And you're also not going to think via your limitations so much. So let's say that you feel a certain way about yourself. Your self-esteem says that, you know, I'm average looking, therefore I will never approach that person because they're way out of my league. That kind of thinking goes out the window around the 14th of the month, you're going to feel really confident in regard to finding a sexual partner. You're really going to feel at ease approaching people, and most people don't feel comfortable. So what I'm saying is really via the chart here, and that's really going to work for you this month, Gemini. So you're going to feel that sense of confidence to speak to anyone, and that's wonderful because often, you know, those limitations have nothing to do with reality and they're just inside your head. So you could really kind of go after what you actually want in another person. You can really pursue that and have a lot of success with it because you will come across very well. Remember, Mercury is in Libra in your house of romance, so you'll come across really well. You're going to be saying all of those right things. You're not going to be using the worst, most horrible pickup lines, you know. I don't know. I'm just thinking of some, but never mind, because you're not going to be using those, so forget about those. But that's really great around the 14th. All right? Moving forward, the 17th looks good. There's a real 17th looks the best in terms of you making money. You're going to intuitively feel how you can make something happen there, and that's going to happen for you naturally. It comes via a past hurt or, again, a past disappointment that you're able to revisit and now really make work for you. The 21st too is interesting because your luck factor is really activated in terms of your communicative abilities, which will allow you to manifest your hopes and dreams. Really make the most of that. You can really make something wonderful happen in that sense. Okay, the time most months to plant new seeds, to set new intentions, is around the 24th of September in this month, and it's a new moon in Libra. So you're really going to ask the question, how can I make my romantic life better? How can I find a partner? How can I find something that I really, not something, someone that I really want to be with, that I can see myself being with for a while, that I love, that I really aspire to be with, all of that stuff. So it already looked very good around the 14th that you met someone. If you had success there, if you didn't have success, remember the lessons that you learned from that time of the month and really put those into, plant those seeds of intention for the future now around the time of the new moon, the 24th, because that'll serve you in future and you'll be able to progress down that road and make more inroads. On the 28th, the Mercury moves into Scorpio in your 6th house. So you're going to really feel your daily life for what it is. You're going to be really in touch with what your life is at this moment. And if you want to make changes in that area, you can communicate it. So whether that's saying, you know, I've been living at this address for 8 years and I don't care to live here anymore, rather than bottle it up inside yourself, you're going to be able to express it. And then, you know, words have power. If you put it out there into the real world, it has an impact and it starts the process of change. So it's a good time for you to express how you really feel about certain things, and that will transform your day-to-day experience. Interesting. The 30th is great because Venus moves into Libra. So the goddess of love here, let me just double check that. Yes, goddess of love moves into the sign of, you know, the upper class kind of socialite lady who has very delicate and refined tastes in romance. Okay, so again, you're going to be very discerning in terms of your romantic life, what it is you want to achieve, and you're really going to pursue that. Mars is in that still, the whole month. Mars is going to be in your area of the 7th house. It's going to be very forceful towards finding a partner. You're going to be really discerning and really, you know, you're creating, by your vision and by your high discernment levels, you're going to really see things that you haven't seen before. It doesn't just mean looks, you know, it means that if you're looking for someone who's really compassionate, you're going to be able to identify and pinpoint those qualities in another person and really have a great read of people this month. Someone who actually fits with you and not, you know, for instance, if I'm 4 foot and I have a humpback or whatever, and my dream is to be with a Victoria's Secret model, that's not reality. That's unlikely to happen. But really what I see here is that you have a vision of someone you want to be with and can be with, and then that's correct, and that you can link those two up. So if you're, this is a joke, but if you're a drug addict and you've always been looking for an enabler, you can link those two things up. So that, you know, that's a joke, but it means it's the kind of two complementary factors that go together. You can really make that happen. Okay, so this is all kind of underpinned by Jupiter in Leo, which is the kind of good luck factor that we've got going on here at the moment, and that's in your area of communication. So all of this stuff that's happening really is driven by your ability to communicate really well this month. So make sure you pick well, which you will anyway, and then say the right things, because it can lead to something in future. I'm going to draw a card for you that will give you the overall theme, and I've chosen the Four of Swords, and that means preparation time is over. It's time for you to go out there, to act, to seize what you want, and to really go for it. Have a wonderful month. If you'd like a private reading with me, get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.co.uk. Send me an email at readings, Email is readings@gregoryscott.co.uk, and you can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/GregoryScott444. Have a great month, and I'll be with you soon.